Hey guys, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're going to touch on to a video about the Menagerie, something that you might have not forgotten, or about is it good or bad, stuff like that. What do you hate about it, what do you like about it? People kind of got their opinion away from that for kind of like a month or so after the patch notes with the chest, and we haven't heard a lot of videos, so I'm going to go back to the Menagerie and do a video, is it good or bad? And I hope you guys do enjoy it. And if you are new here, please subscribe and like. It would really mean the world to me to come and see the channel. I hope you guys do that. And yeah, so thanks for all the support. Hit that subscribe button and like button, and yeah, let's get right into the video. So of course, Menagerie is a nice activity that we've been playing for about 2 months now. Before Shadowkeep launched, it was the main activity, and of course Heroic Menagerie came out earlier from that. But it was like one of the main activities that we played in, and a lot of people kind of enjoyed it. But something in July, the chest patch notes that made it so you couldn't get more loot per runs, kind of destroyed this activity, and people hated it. So I'm going to touch on if Menagerie is still worth it, so let's get right in here. So Menagerie is a mess right now because we had a glitch at the beginning of the season, which made it so you could get so much more chests per runs you did, and you could get more loot. Beloved, like Austringer, like they have best weapons and best armor, and you can get so much more stuff from these runs, and it was cool that they did that. But in July, they did something where they made it so you couldn't get more chests. There was only one chest. People got really mad about this because of course, it was time-consuming to play each encounter from this. I love the encounters, but it was time-consuming playing this because it was kind of like 10 minutes to play this each time, but you're only getting one thing. The boss fight, of course, it was just kind of not worth it for playing all these encounters and the boss fight, and it was kind of bad. And I hated that why they did it, because this was a really good activity. It got the best ratings out of all the annual patch drops that came out within annual pass. I talked to all my friends, they said they loved it, but as soon as this chest glitched out, it kind of made this season kind of worse, and I really hate that because the raid was great. Heroic Menagerie loot is kind of good, but of course these loot are amazing, but it's just the runs time consuming just per runs of loot, and you only get one, only one, and maybe you get a duplicate chance. I don't understand why Bungie would do this, because I hate it how they do it. By the way, put your opinion on the Menagerie down below. Is it good or bad? Please do that. And yeah, let's get right in back. But again, I hope they do fix this. Of course, it's kind of bad how they did this. I really hope they do fix this whole entire activity with this. Maybe add just 2 more chests. If they just add like 2 more chests, like just 3 in total, that would kind of make this activity much better. Really do, just because of the loot, and they wanted more time, more loot purge runs, and everyone would love that. So I hope they can do that. That's a great way to fix it. They can always make the encounters less time consuming, make it more like, because in the crystals that you see here, you have to kill 3 bosses and then do the crystals. If they made the encounters much shorter, that would kind of make it a little bit better for the Menagerie. Of course, the bosses, of course, could maybe lower down their, I don't know, light, if people are low of a light to play the Menagerie. But who knows? They could always make the Heroic Menagerie better from if you die, you don't go to orbit. I know it's supposed to be a little bit difficult for that, but of course you could always try it. But Heroic Menagerie only rewards the catalyst and the swords. But again, and an emblem, but I don't think it's worth it for that, because it's only like a chance. And you only get 1 chest from that too. They didn't fix it in the Heroic Menagerie. Or when new bosses came around, like it would be nice if they add boss loot to the thing, like, because there's a Minotaur, a Hydra, and an Ogre. It would be awesome if they add like 1 loot, like a shotgun or an auto rifle or a sniper rifle each time you kill a boss, so you get a chance of that. Each encounter would be cool if you got like an armor piece, something like that, an exotic. Like, that would be amazing. That would make the Menagerie much better. But of course they didn't do that. It would be much better if they, encountered shortening the time, put in better loot into it, so it's, but putting more chests into it. It would be amazing if they did that, but of course it wasn't like that, and they just got rid of it. So I hope Bungie finds out a better way how to make the Menagerie much better to play in, because right now it's not really a good thing to play in at the moment. Of course the encounters are cool. I like the encounters, Like, they were very nice. Like crystals, gauntlet, that was cool, they added it back, but because of the loot you get per runs, it's just not worth it. At this time, you know, I know you might get powerful rewards from it if you're like at a lower light. It's kind of cool for that, but you only get 3 powerful rewards per week. So, you know, it's not as good as people thought, and it's just to the full time, because if I did an encounter right now and I didn't complete the whole entire thing, if I got way close to finishing with time on the clock left, but if I got that, the next encounter, you couldn't do the full encounter because you already have plenty of the activity completed. It was kind of bad that they did that also. People was kind of mad about it, so try not, you know, if you wanted to do it, you just had to get luck. No one wanted to complete it, and then so you could get a better activity that you could play and get that challenge, you know. So who knows? There's some bad things in the Menagerie right now, and the encounters are good. The loot and armor are amazing. I love the loot. Beloved Austringer, like the loot is great in this, but it's just the loot for each time you do a run. That's basically the big major problem of this activity. So yeah, that's pretty much basically. I hope they can extend some more stuff to this in the later future, like they did with, they're gonna put challenges to Mars, like on September 3rd. You know, like if there's gonna be more stuff that they might return to old content, and I love that they did that to the Menagerie, made it a little bit much better, put more chesses, made the encounters less time consuming, or made the bosses have strike loot, or the encounters have amazing loot. You know, I wish this amazing activity could get some better things, more loot per runs, but of course that's not the case as of right now. So I hope this kind of helps you out of what you think of Menagerie so far, what it is, you think it looks like. So please put your opinion down below in the comments. Really appreciate me out of what your feedback of it is. What are your ideas that you can make this encounter much better? Please put down in the comments. And yeah, that pretty much sums up the video. If you have enjoyed it, please subscribe and like. It really mean the world to me if you could join the community. And yeah, I'll see you on that next video. Thanks guys, and goodbye. See you on the next one.